Aphorism 241. Epidemics of intermittent fever in situations where none are endemic are of the nature of chronic diseases composed of single acute paroxysms. Each single epidemic is of a peculiar uniform character common to all the individuals attacked, and when this character is found in the totality of symptoms common to all, it guides us to the discovery of the homeopathic specific remedy suitable for all the cases, which is almost universally serviceable in those patients who enjoyed tolerable health before the occurrence of the epidemic, that is to say, who were not chronic sufferers from developed sora. Explanation. In this aphorism, Dr. Hahnemann has given idea about anti-soric treatment. Epidemics of intermittent fever known are endemic are of the nature of chronic diseases. Such an epidemic of intermittent fever is composed of single acute paroxysm. Each single epidemic is of a peculiar uniform character common to all the individuals who are attacked by it. If we make the totality of symptoms of its peculiar uniform character common to all, it guides us to the discovery of the homeopathic remedy, which is specific remedy and suitable for all cases. This specific remedy is universally serviceable in those patients who were quite healthy before the occurrence of the epidemic, or we can say who were not chronic sufferers from developed sora. Aphorism 242. If, however, in such an epidemic, intermittent fever, the first paroxysms have been left uncured, or if the patients have been weakened by improper allopathic treatment, then the inherent sora that exists, alas, in so many persons, although in a latent state, becomes developed, takes on the type of the intermittent fever, and to all appearances continues to play the part of the epidemic intermittent fever, so that the medicine which would have been useful in the first paroxysm, rarely an antisoric, is now no longer suitable and cannot be of any service. We have now to do with a soric intermittent fever only, and this will generally be subdued by minute and rarely repeated dose of sulfur or hypersulfuris in a high potency. Explanation. In this aphorism, Dr. Hahnemann has given idea about antisoric treatment. In such an epidemic intermittent fever, if first paroxysm have been left uncured, and if the patient have been weakened by improper allopathic treatment, then inherent sora that exists in the person in latent state, it becomes developed and takes on the type of the intermittent fever. So now it is epidemic intermittent fever, so that the medicine which was used in first paroxysm, rarely an antisoric, is now no longer suitable and not useful for the further treatment. Now here we have to deal with soric intermittent fever only. This soric intermittent fever is generally be subdued by minute and rarely repeated dose of sulfur or hypochlorous in a high potency.